Yo, what's up guys, it's Ethan Reg here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you and discussing the games that I'm super excited for, my most anticipated games that are coming out in the near future, whether it be at the end of this year or sometime in 2017. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a list. Not all of these games have a official release date, but the ones that do, I will make sure to mention. And yeah, let's get right into the list. Now, this first game I'm going to be talking about is the new South Park game. It's called South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Quite the interesting name. It's the sequel to South Park: The Stick of Truth, and I was a huge fan of that game. Like, I love that game so much. I played it like 3 times. But unfortunately, while I was actually just found this out while I was editing this video, I looked up the release date, and it was like delayed a few days ago. It was supposed to come out December 6th. Now it's coming out early 2017, and that's very unfortunate. But yeah, it looks like just as good as the first one. They added a new movement system in the combat, because that was one of the main complaints of the first game, was the combat was a little too easy, and they wanted more depth. So that's what they're doing for this one. And I love the whole superhero theme that they got going on, the references to Marvel and DC. It looks like it's gonna be super awesome. Up next we have the new Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I have not been playing it since I was a kid or anything, but I got into it a few years ago. I played the GBA emulator on my iPhone 4. And then I got the 3DS. I picked up Pokemon X, Omega Ruby, and I'm a huge fan. I'm definitely gonna pick Pokemon Moon, because I just really like nighttime for whatever reason. It's so much better than daytime. I don't even like daytime. But yeah, and I'm a big fan of the Pokemon that they've showed off so far. I really at first the starters I wasn't a huge fan of. They kind of grew on me. I really like all of them, and as for which starter I'm gonna choose, I'm leaning towards Rowlet, but I could go with either of the 3 at this point. I'll have to check out their final evolutions once they're announced. And as for legendaries, I like Lunala too, so that's another reason I'm going with Moon. Now, this next game, there's definitely a lot of hype behind. There was recently a demo, and a lot of people are super excited for it. Of course, it's Battlefield 1. I've only played Battlefield 4, and that is when it just came out, and at the time it was super broken. The multiplayer was crap, and I was always a Call of Duty guy, but everyone on the internet, we're kind of tired of the futuristic stuff, and we're tired of Call of Duty. I'm still excited for Infinite Warfare. I'm probably gonna get it, but I'm definitely more excited for Battlefield 1 this time around. I really like the the World War setting. What is it, World War I think? I love that setting. I've always been interested in that stuff. And the game comes out October 21st, so not too long from now. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. Now, the next game I have on here is Watch Dogs 2. The sequel to Watch Dogs, obviously. Me and the rest of the world were super hyped for Watch Dogs, the first one, when it came out in 2014. And Ubisoft, being Ubisoft, did their typical, they made their E3 trailers look so much better than the actual game, and raised the expectations so high that the hype behind the game was just it was never gonna meet, it was never gonna meet the hype. So when it came out, I was super disappointed with the game. I actually haven't even finished it yet, the first Watch Dogs. I've probably played 3 hours, and I pre-ordered it, and I was trying to convince myself this is a fun time, but I just I had to face the harsh truth that it was just not fun, and I wasn't having a good time. And I thought, I'm hoping they're not doing it for Watch Dogs 2, because the trailers and the gameplay, they look great, but again, like you can never be sure with Ubisoft, so you know, you gotta be skeptical. It comes out November 15th of this year, so I'm definitely gonna be picking it up, and you know, we'll see if it's as good as the trailers show. Spider-Man on PS4. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this game. I watched the PlayStation conference this year at E3, and like they had such like their conference was unreal for games. I have like a few more games on this list that they announced at that event, and like I was watching it, I was like losing my mind. And then I think Spider-Man was one of the last games they announced, and I like when I saw like, you know, the New York setting, I was like, is this gonna be Spider-Man? And then Spider-Man flies onto the screen, and then I started to scream. That rhymed. But yeah, I started losing my mind. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a release date yet to be announced. And I don't know who said this, but I heard that like it doesn't seem very close to release. So I don't know, maybe like late 2017, 2018. It sucks that it's gonna be that far away, but yeah, like I hope it's worth the wait. Insomniac Games, you know, they did a lot of great games. They've made a lot of great games, so I'm sure they won't let us down. But yeah, I'm super excited. Now, Detroit Become Human is the next game I'm gonna be talking about. I know the feelings on this game are pretty mixed, but myself, I'm really looking forward to it. I always love like the choose your own story games. And yeah, the trailer looked awesome. Like, I don't really know what's the deal with, you know, like the robots and stuff, but choosing like your outcome and just like finding this little clue could like prevent that whole like roof scene in the trailer they showed. I'm not sure, like, it looks awesome, but like we don't really know much else about it that like they could be doing the Ubisoft thing, you know, where it's not gonna be much like the trailer. I hope it is, because it looks really awesome. They don't have a release date for it yet. Probably, you know, 2017, something like that. So yeah, let's get on with the next game. This one's another game that they announced during the PlayStation conference at E3 this year, and that is Resident Evil 7. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I've just, you know, I've never had the interest in doing so, but the trailers and the demo that I played have really got me excited to play this game. It looks like amazing. Like, I'm not like a huge horror game player, but this game has definitely got me intrigued to the point that I'm definitely going to buy this. It's going to be one of the full games on the PlayStation VR, and the PlayStation VR that comes out, I think, like next month. So that's pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting that too, if I have the money for it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be playing it in VR, because that'd be too scary. But I'm definitely going to be playing it because it looks awesome. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So many people are excited for this game. I am too. I'm one of those people. But if I can be honest, I've never beaten a Zelda game. I've played a few. I've gotten kind of far in Wind Waker HD, but I don't know why I don't stick with them. They're fun. I'm having a good time while I'm playing them, but I've never completed one. Like, I know I call myself a Nintendo fan, but I've never beaten a Zelda game, so I don't know what that says. But I'm definitely getting Breath of the Wild, and I'm going to beat it because it looks amazing. I don't know if I have the right to say that, because I've never played a Zelda game. But the open world, it looks nice. God, the NX, of course. I'm probably like, what's the deal with the NX? Like, it's making me. There's so many rumors surrounding the NX. They're saying it's gonna come out in March. We're late September, and we haven't heard a thing. Well, we've heard things, but we don't know any like solid, concrete information about it. But I think I'll get it on the NX if it actually comes out at the same time. They're supposed to be. It's supposed to come out in March along with the NX. So yeah, I'm excited to play it, and I hope it's good. This last game that I have here is called God of War. It doesn't really have an official name yet, just God of War PS4. It was the first game that they showed at the E3 PlayStation conference. It's yet to have a release date, but it looks really great. Like, a lot of people are making the comparison to like a Naughty Dog game, like Uncharted or Last of Us, and I am a huge Naughty Dog fan, like probably my favorite game developer. And yeah, like, okay, again, I don't know why, but I've never played a God of War game, so like I didn't really care, and then I saw the gameplay, and then I got more excited, and yeah, now I'm super excited for the game. Like I said, it doesn't have a release date yet, but probably 2017 sometime. It's going to be a PlayStation exclusive, so yeah, I'll be picking that up, and yeah, I guess that's it. I'm super excited to play it. So that's going to do it for my list here today, guys. I had a lot of fun making this. I'm probably going to be doing more like list type videos in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed. I should in the next, okay, I'll say within the week, I'm going to be having a Black Ops 3 Ninja Defuse montage coming out, because I really like doing Ninja Defuse montages. I did it a lot in the MW3 days. So that was my first Call of Duty. So yeah, but I was planning to have that out today instead of this, but Ninja Defuses are hard to get, especially in Black Ops 3, because your character is like glowing and everyone just sees you trying to hide. But yeah, that'll come out shortly. Let me know in the comments what games you're excited for, or you know, if I missed ones that you are excited about. Hopefully subscribe and leave a like, and I hopefully will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.